everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Triple P, where we explore people, places, and palettes. Now, if you're headed to Istanbul, there's a very good chance that you're going to be visiting the Hagia Sophia, going shopping at the Grand Bazaar, or even exploring the Topkapi Palace. But in this video, I want to show you 10 unique and interesting things that you need to include in your itinerary. Let's go! Let's start off with one of my absolute favorite experiences, the Turkish Mosaic Lamp Workshop. I'm sure you would agree with me that one of the most sought after souvenirs in Turkey are the beautiful colored lamps. But instead of just buying it, why not create your own? I signed up for a Get Your Guide experience where we were picked up as a group, taken over to their workshop on the Asian part of town, where we spent around 2.5 hours creating our own geometric mosaic designs and fixing it on our glass spheres. There were over 45 different colored mosaic stones and glass beads to choose from. And in addition to that, the unlimited Turkish teas, coffees, and hand-picked cookies were also included in the experience. They have a well-deserved 4.9 star rating online and over 500 reviews, which I wholeheartedly agree with. If you're interested in signing up, do check out my description section for the links. Next on the list is to head over to the Galata bridge, where you will see lines of fishermen eagerly waiting for their next catch. There's an interesting story here. In the past, fishermen had brought their catch from the Bosphorus and the Sea of Marmara to Istanbul's Galata bridge over the Golden Horn for sale. But a few enterprising boatmen had an idea. Why not cook the fish right on the boat and offer it for sale ready to eat? They built grills and fryers right in their boats, grilled fish fillets, and stuffed them in a half a loaf of bread, and handed the fish sandwiches from the boat to thousands of hungry, thrifty Istanbulis every day. So if you're a seafood lover and looking for a cheap and unique snack, this is an idea. Did you know that the Turkish art of telling fortunes from coffee grounds can be traced back at least 500 years? If this is something that intrigues you, there is a street near Taksim where you can try this at a cafe. In addition to astrology, tarot card readings, palmistry, and numerology. I tried this experience out at the Melekler Kahvesi, where Beyza did my coffee and tarot readings as she speaks English. Basically, coffee cup reading involves the interpretation of patterns formed by coffee grounds left in a cup once one has drunk the coffee, and offers insight into the past and future of this person.
Okay. So now just thinking about something good.
Okay.
And 3 times write more.
3 times right more.
Yeah, shake. 3 times write more. And change inside. So everything be going okay and going to you.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Yes, perfect. If you want it, you can put here some ring or something like this.
Like a ring?
Yeah, from you.
Oh.
So for good luck, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
That's interesting.
one of it.
While waiting for my turn, I also learned how to play backgammon from my friend Marianella. Did you know that it was invented over 5,000 years back in Anatolia, which is modern-day Turkey? It is a popular game here that you will see many locals playing during the day while sipping on Turkish chai. Now, who said that tulips are only famous in the Netherlands, eh? Istanbul is renowned for its spectacular tulip displays in several parks and gardens during the tulip season in spring, and even boasts a tulip festival. Emirgan Park, Gülhane Park, and Yildiz Park are among the top locations where you can see a breathtaking variety of tulips in full bloom. Get away from the hustle bustle of the city and enjoy the greenery around you in this little oasis. Take some beautiful pictures and videos, and if you're coming with some friends and family, you can even have a little picnic. Talking about Colourful, an area of Istanbul that you have to head to for some of the most Instagrammable spots is called Balat. It is actually one of the oldest and most spectacular districts of Istanbul and is sort of hidden away a little bit, set past the shores of Eminönü along the Golden Horn. Perhaps the most iconic part of Balat is the district's colourful houses along sloping cobbled streets. These homes are mostly over 50 years old and in some cases up to 200 years old. These historic wooden homes are among the most photographed buildings in the city, and given its popularity, many of these streets now feature cafes, boutique shops, thrift stores, restaurants, and so much more. Now, hands down, one of my favorite areas in all of Istanbul was Kadiköy, on the Asian side, which you can take a local ferry or water taxi to get to. The streets were lively and bustling, which gave it a great vibe, but what I thought made it so different and gave it an upper edge was the quality found here, especially in the food products. This is why Marinella and I decided to eat dinner there at Saki Meyhane. And boy oh boy was it an amazing experience. One of the best meals of the whole trip, I'd say. We particularly enjoyed the mezze items, including glasswort with garlic, eggplant in tomato sauce, and the marinated sea bass in a delicious white sauce. We ended the night by eating some künefe, a local sweet cheese pastry. One tip for you: whenever you're looking to try a dish, find a place dedicated to making it. For example, if you want a künefe, go to a künefeleri. Now, Istanbul is a really picturesque city, and if you don't head to a rooftop cafe during your time here, you are really missing out. So I would highly suggest you the Nova Santiye Cafe, where on the left-hand side you have the stunning backdrop of the Süleymaniye Mosque, and on the right-hand side, views of the Bosphorus Strait. Order yourself some delicious warm salep while devouring the stunning views. If you're keen also on a one-of-a-kind photo shoot, this place has beautiful flowy dresses to rent out while shooting on their creative sets. The results are so eye-catching. When thinking of Turkish cuisine, kebabs, baklava, lahmacun, döner, or even mezze come to mind, right? But what if I told you that you need to try out kumpir, the ultimate baked jacket potato, and not just in any place, but especially in Ortaköy. It is a must-eat street food, and the whole fun is in watching them make it, choosing your toppings, and finally tasting the smooth, cheesy, buttery potato in your mouth, mixing with all the different flavors. In my opinion, the best is to taste it on a rainy or cooler day. Now, the Sultan Ahmet Old Town is perhaps the most well-known touristic area, and everyone flocks to see the iconic mosques there. But one place I highly recommend you, which is a real hidden gem, is the Caferaga Madrasa, also known as the Handicrafts Center. It was previously an educational institution built in 1559, but was transformed to include 15 exhibition rooms, a big salon, and a garden where traditional Turkish handicrafts such as calligraphy, ceramics, jewelry, and even the art of Ebru, also known as water marbling, are taught, made, and sold. It is now recognized as an important center of Turkish classical arts. Time Out suggested heading to the iconic Inci Pastanesi as one of the best things to do in Istanbul, so we headed over. This place opened in 1944 on Istiklal Caddesi, quickly becoming famous for its profiteroles and classic interior. As it remains open until midnight, it's common practice around Bayoglu to ditch dessert after dinner and head straight here for the real deal. Talking about historic and iconic, take a walk down near the Galata area to take a peek into the Pera Palace Hotel, which was built in 1892 for the purpose of hosting the passengers of the Orient Express, and even holds the title of the oldest European hotel in Turkey. If you do get a chance and can't afford it, it might be a neat idea to stay here overnight.